Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the cafe. I hope you are all doing well tonight. I just realized I'm not here. I'm a ghost now. Woo! The scariest thing I could be, I guess. The scariest thing is that I am now, in fact, a ghost. Watch, if I try to open the program again, it'll open like 2 times, and then it'll just have a whole fit about the fact that I'm trying to open it again. It's like, I was opening, I promise! Were you, though? Press X to doubt. I'm gonna press X because I doubt. Oh well, eventually we will get our much beloved barista jump scare, I believe. Until then, we're just gonna get back into it. Hey! Now my sound alerts aren't working apparently, but I see those bits. I see you and your bits. Aha! I knew it! Beanie on you, bitch! Yeah, because you took eight fucking years to open! Shut up! Get out! Be gone, thought! Now it looks like my whole entire fucking monitor's having a fit. I love it here. Yay! Is the sarcasm coming through enough? I hope so. Because I really want it. Anyway. First things first, I hope everybody's doing well tonight. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Good, it's not like I'm trying to hide them. Well, apparently my fucking thing is. For some reason it was disabled, so... The bits! There, we can have a little test alert for it. But thank you very much for the bits, Nova, I do appreciate. Apparently there's multiple of you now. Jesus, tapped it. Christ. You get... Things happen, you leave... You don't stream for, like, almost a week, and everything just goes to hell in a handbasket. Thankfully, going to hell is in fact the goal of this. The goal of this game. So, if anything, we're doing it right. We're doing it very much right. Also, how does everything sound? I hope everything sounds okay. Trying a little something different. And I'm hoping it's working out, but I don't know if it is. So that's where I'll need your help, if you are so inclined to give it. I love how I reset my model and it put me all the way down here. So I was just that far off center, I guess. Anyway. I'm all over the place. Jesus. Well, you needed those days off and everything sounds great. Yes, I really did. I just knew if I tried to do it, even though for, like, Monday especially, even though I knew I was going to be playing a game and, like, a case that I liked and everything, it was just not gonna happen. Like, no amount of my love for a cowboy and a bunch of other people was going to pull me out of that. And then the day after, I was still just kind of reeling and had a long day at work and everything, so it was like, you know what, no. I need to take care of myself. I'm gonna take these couple days, and I'm gonna come back. And my patience was rewarded, as we can see. because, unexpectedly, Supergiant dropped another patch on us. They weren't unexpectedly, especially because they weren't expecting it either. That's perfectly understandable. Well, thank you, Nova. I do appreciate it. And I do look forward to catching up with a Monster Road Trip next week. And hopefully finishing our go of that if you're still up for it. But yeah. One final patch before the version 1.0 release. All kinds of quality of life kind of things. Different strengths and all kinds of things that I'm not going to get into because I don't... I've already read them. I already read the patch notes. I'm a dork. I like the patch notes. And B, well, if you're trying to avoid spoilers, you're in the wrong place for that. But I don't want to have too many more spoilers than what will be revealed through the gameplay. This was the file that we were on. This is my personal file. I've played it a lot. 167 nights. Don't worry about it. Yeah, because on this file, we're still sort of towards the beginning. We've still got a ways to go, a lot to unlock, things like that. And a lot of the quality of life stuff and things that... Blah, blah, blah.
Where did he go?
A lot of the things that got... Well, maybe not a lot, but a few of the things that got updated in this patch have to do with some of the stuff that came from the last update, like weapon things, playing around with boons, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So at this early in a playthrough, we might not encounter much, if any, of that. But we'll find out. First, let's kiss the frog.
Happen to see a tall, horned fellow passing through?
Tall horned fellow referring, of course, to Lord Moros, aka Doom Incarnate. Mwah. Kiss the frog.
The modestly appointed tent of fierce Princess Melenui nonetheless is dutifully organized and immaculately clean.
I won't live in squalor.
Just because I live in a tent doesn't mean I'm gonna live in squalor. I am a princess, after all. I have standards.
Dora must be hiding for a bit.
Must be. Ah, there he is.
Word?
The tall horned fellow himself. Hi, handsome.
Princess, we've not met formally. I'm called Moros, Doom, or the official bearer of bad news. The Witch of the Crossroads apprised me of the situation here, and was gracious to invite me to stay for now.
Well, you are a child of Nyx, and all children of Nyx are, welcome and safe in the Crossroads. Much to everybody's chagrin when it comes to Eris. Also, if the in-game voice lines are too quiet or something, please let me know. Like I said, I'm futzing about with the audio a little bit based on some new information I've seen about how other streamers and stuff keep their audio levels. And I'm just trying to see how well it'll work for here. Anyway, hi.
You're welcome here and safe, Lord Moros. So then you know of my task.
To vanquish the usurper of the House of Hades seems more than a task. I regret this burden is yours to bear, and much sooner than expected.
Much sooner than expected. Girl, I'm a whole ass adult. I've been tasked with this basically since infancy. Basically as soon as I could hold a weapon. I've been training my whole life for this, literally. So...
It's all right. I was born for this.
You know it, baby.
Let me see. Lord Moros has arrived. Now what?
Now we flirt with him. Since he's the one with the longer hair, he can twirl his hair and kick his feet when he sees us.
Whatever ails you, your amphibious companion shall listen.
He really will. He's a good little frog. Love that Moros always has something to say. Well, we've got plenty of these. Here you go.
Lord Moros, as our honored guest, we wanted you to have this to make your stay a bit more comfortable.
She's so fucking cute. Look at her. I don't have a cursor, but imagine I'm waving a mouse cursor wildly around her face.
The nectar of the gods.
Oh my god!
Thank you, princess. I've not received an offering before, though I do like to come prepared. So here, from me to you.
If I remember correctly, this sprite of him didn't exist until like the most recent actual update. Like the unseen update that came out before this patch.
How thoughtful. I accept.
LMAO, understandable. The children of Nyx are hot AF. You're so right, Nova.
Peace, Lord Moros.
Fates protect you.
Listen, you know how thirsty people are for Moros? If you stand at like such a certain way whenever you salute him, when he like bends down to salute you back, it looks like he's kissing you. It's so fucking cute. Alright. Ooh.
Here, Lord Charon.
Battle of the Giant Hats. Lord Charon versus Lady Hecate. Who will win? My money's on Charon. Just look at him. It's Charon. What the heck is that emote, Nova? It sips tea. Oh, I see it now.
These shipments shall be very valuable to us. We remain, as ever, in your debt, Charon. May swift Hermes hasten your voyages across the realms, wherever he may be. And until we meet again, shadows conceal you.
Yes, I hope you get to see your husband, Charon. Oh, that's understandable. I'm a fan of fuck. I can't remember her name. The really big buff one who's in the armor all the time.
Thank you for the supplies, my lord.
Also, we stand Charon in this house. If you don't at least have an appreciation for Charon, boatman of the dead, get out of my fucking house.
I need to make my own way to the surface.
I laugh, but I mean it.
My arms still are holding something back.
Permeation of witching wards. Gain the ability to traverse warded gateways such as the one leading to the surface. So that'll unlock an entirely different way for me to go. Nemesis, that's who you're thinking of. They basically, it's Nyx's face just on a big buff body. Her, my girl. Yes, she's probably around here. We can go talk to her. Aspects of night and darkness. Reveal aspects within the silver pool that further empower each main weapon. Rise of Stygian wells. Cause locations in the underworld to sometimes contain a well of Charon. Revival of a desecrating pool. Reactivate the dormant pool of purging in the pathway leading to Tartarus. I never frickin' use that thing anyway. Woodsy Life Spring. Reveal a hidden glade in Erebus where you may restore some health amid the gloom. Oh, I might... Excuse me, I might grab
I
that.
need pure shadow to permeate the surface wards. So what if...
I need 3 fate fabric for that. I don't know if I can buy that from the shop, but I think I can get some from Arachne depending on which dress she offers. But I also need the Ashes and Psyche to unlock my Arcana. Well, for now.
Domnoski Traxon.
Very well, then.
That means occasionally as we travel down the first layer of the underworld that we go into, Erebus, we'll occasionally have a fountain room.
Ever every possibility.
And the fountain room will have no enemies. We'll have a fountain so we can heal some health. And maybe some resources. Let's see.
May moonlight guide us.
Yeah, here we go. We can actually buy what we need right now.
One, please.
And that going.
Essences of shadow to the surface rise. This'll take a little while.
Yeah, so it'll probably be ready after our next run. Along with whatever I ordered.
You are welcome here and you are safe.
I don't care what you say. I ought to be down in Elysium, not here. Sir, nobody can get in there right now. You're stuck here.
Nemesis on break, I guess.
I'm sorry, Nova. Nemesis isn't here right now. Can I take a message?
Take all the time you need.
Maybe we'll find her on the way once we start a run. Alright, Odysseus wants to talk to us.
May moonlight guide you.
You likewise. I'm most grateful, Goddess, and expect to knock this back at the Taverna at the soonest opportunity.
No rush, just as long as you enjoy it when that opportunity presents itself.
Can I get an Irish coffee? Absolutely. Do you want... without coffee, just Irish. Okay, that answers my follow-up.
So, there's a bit of a new wrinkle in our plans. We've been able to verify some of the details that Master Hermes suggested to you about what's brewing on the surface.
Please tell me what you may. And if you think it wise for me to deviate from my objective to address whatever's going on up there.
The forces of Kronos gather to sail on Olympus through a channel cut across the land. You're poised to disrupt the enemy ranks from within. Aid Olympus, and your chances against Kronos may improve.
Girl, I love you, but please focus on your assignment.
The warded pathway leading up should drop me right into the heart of our foe's forward garrison. It seems so reckless.
Call it a calculated risk.
Excuse me, ma'am, I asked for an Irish, I got a British.
How fare my favorite hound and polecat friends?
Well, here, let me try it again. You can have that one on the house. I want this twink obliterated and not in a sexy way. Ma'am, this is a Scottish. Listen, I'm a barista. I'm not a fucking mixologist.
Moonlight guide you.
You're looking for alcohol. You came to the wrong place, my friend.
Greetings, Father.
Alright, let's see what we got.
Another artifact of night within the pool.
Got the skull, but I need bronze to unlock that. What is a bartender but a barista that serves alcohol? Apparently with the popularity of fucking espresso martinis lately, the gap is closing. Though I think if we're getting super technical, both jobs can fall under the umbrella term mixologist. Also, guess who walked 2.1 kilometers? I assume that's you. I do seem to remember you mentioning something about not having enough of something on your phone so you couldn't get an Uber. You had to walk all the way home. If I remember correctly. Sadly, me.
You shades new around these parts, so you answer to me.
Sir, yes, sir.
I'm pleased to see you made it here.
Keep bogging.
Within the haunted crossroads reside shades and spirits of all sorts, some resembling their mortal selves, and others rendered down to purest essences.
You all right, Homer?
Nay.
You alright, Homer? Nay. Didn't realize I didn't have the money for Uber after doing some shopping. Ah, yeah, that is very unfortunate. Like, I'm proud of you for walking that whole distance, but I'm sorry you had to do it. Unfortunately, Tricky's bar closed up for the night. Yeah, his hours are odd. We've got the Night Owl Cafe over here. Well, his hours aren't really that odd, but you know what I mean. Got flour and sugar because I needed it for bread, and I was like, I deserve a treat, and got myself a drink. I mean, you do deserve a treat.
Have you seen, Commander? Lord Charon's come to visit us. At last our supply lines are secure, and our counter-assault begins.
Yeah. It's been quite some time since good Lord Charon visited us last. We'd better all be on our best behavior around him. But, where'd you get all that supply line stuff?
Why, he told me himself, sir. In his way.
Oh.
Yeah, in his way, you know.
May moonlight guide you.
Same to you.
Also, bread, I don't know what the English word is, but it's like a thing to give the bread its shape. And put it in the oven. I'm feeling homemade bread. Oh, you got like a loaf pan or something? Also, just a heads up, everybody, we will be coming upon an ad momentarily.
Something new there.
I guess. Yeah, because there are all kinds of different pans when it comes to bread. They're usually called loaf pans for when you're making bread, or like molds or forms or something like that. What kind of shape is it? Gotta pay the Switch 2 somehow. Mood. Rectangle. Yeah, that's probably just a generic loaf pan then. Yeah, there's not, other than a loaf pan, there's not much of a special name for it, I think. So here's what we picked up by giving Moros the nectar that we gave him. The engraved pin. When you first fall to 0 health in an encounter, become doomed. Clear it in time for 30 health. It was $3.50. Well, that's not terrible. And hopefully it's a good pan for you. Yeah, so this basically, if we lose all our health in an encounter... Why is it called the dollar store if it's not $1? Because inflation, and if they change the name of the store every time that happened, by the time they finished changing the sign to make it the $3 store, it would be the $5 store. Let's see where we're at with the Archon.
Know the future.
We have 1 Death Defiance. We need more Psyche to get more Grasp. I think we're pretty well kitted up for now, so...
My path is set.
Oh yeah, it's the same kind my mom got a while ago. I just wanted a second one to make more bread. Fair enough.
To the House of Hades.
A little birdie told me you faced the sirens at the bottom of the sea. I know them and their entrancing song only too well. They must have grown bored of dooming sailors to the deep.
Unfortunately for me. I think $1.25 is a good price. I'll get 25 cents per bread. Yeah, that doesn't sound terrible.
Greater might.
Get wrecked. Welcome back to anybody who got taken away into ad land. As always, if you don't want to have to sit through ads, you are more than welcome to either, Twitch Turbo, or subscribe to the channel, or if you have a Prime account, you can use your Bezos pesos and do a Prime subscription. Or you can just sit through the ads. That is also perfectly fine. Either way, no matter what you do, it's some kind of show of support, and it is, in fact, appreciated. I'll charge extra for delivery, but I'll deliver it myself on my bicycle for extra money. Well, there you go.
This is for you.
Do you take homebread as a payment for a sub? No, but I will give you another drink. How about that? I think I've already gifted her one thing. Oh well.
Salutations.
But I already put the loaf on
Darkness
Twitch.
guide you.
I'll figure it out.
Let us together shine this night, O moon.
I held to faith your task would not require you above, only below. But Hermes indicates the threat here on the surface now looms larger than we thought. Rise to us then, whenever time permits.
Take that for $1.
Moonwater.
Together we shine.
Together we shall.
Thorn Reapers.
Problem with the axe, of course, is that it's a mighty glacier thing, and I don't have anything that consistently gives me my magic back.
Where to go?
Oh, I don't have my fishing rod yet. Right. Whoops.
What's she doing here?
Oh, Nova, I found Nemesis.
To Hecate and your meat. Got it? Now go on while I take care of things.
We can sit here and listen to her music and look at her for a moment. Alright, that's enough looking at Nemesis. My girl, I love you, but get your hot ass back to your station.
This is my task, not yours. And I'm disappointed with your dereliction of duty. Are you so desperate to prove you're superior to me?
Ooh, fight, 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 fight.
You know, maybe I am. So how about this? Got some gold on you, right? Those wretches ought to swarm in any moment. Whoever takes more of them gets the other's coin. What do you say?
I say, get ready to pay up.
Must it always be a wager with you?
Better odds of winning if you shut up and fight. Out of my way.
I don't know, guys. I think I got it.
Can't believe I lost.
Well, you better believe it.
The underworld of Hades holds more than the souls of the dead. Riches beyond imagination. Even the remains of the deathless titans.
They'll end up back where they belong.
Mm-hmm.
Surprised you didn't bail out with that return trick of yours.
You don't know anything about me. What are you thinking being this far from your post? In violation of Headmistress Hecate's direct orders.
Ooh, fight, 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 fight.
I'm thinking you don't have what it takes to take the Titan down. I do. Now get out of here.
Give me your money first. Pay up.
Enough.
Did she just...
Okay, I guess I didn't want to go that way then.
Something of value there.
Might protect you, my lord.
Hey, Charon.
Salutations. Lord Charon, Moros returned. He's joined us at the crossroads. Now we've no fewer than 3 mighty sons of Nyx within our ranks. Granted, one's always fast asleep.
Don't worry, Melanoe. Charon is so badass, he counts for at least 2 sons all on his own. He more than makes up for Hypnos.
Forgive me, I must not have understood. Hypnos is of greater use this way.
Yes. Charon sitting here is just like, yeah.
Join me.
Show me what you got. I like what you got.
See you in the crossroads?
Good job.
To be reduced to picking through such meager offerings. You ought to have lived here in the glory of Olympus, where everything that you desire is at hand. For the most part.
Girl, I'm like my brother. I'm bound to the underworld. I can't go beyond it without dying.
Possible exchange.
I don't want a possible exchange. I will keep my money and I will see you later. Oh, I don't have that yet. Oops. Okay.
Until we meet again. Grown back, have you?
No. Girl, no. Leave me alone. There we go. How fitting that I'm using an axe to chop down this thing.
Our families scatter to the winds a bit, my niece. You've heard from those of us upon this mountaintop, but Zeus sent several of his children to take care of things down closer to the base. They're probably just fine.
Probably, yeah. I totally believe it.
All right.
On to the next. Oh boy, more magic. I need more magic.
Spindles.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of the... Ow. Root.
Damn it.
Like I said, a bunch of things that have changed, like in this patch, are about how some of the different booms and stuff work.
Foes eliminated.
And it says which ones in the patch notes, but like I said, I didn't want to go through it. Because A, I already did. B, I didn't want to spoil anything more than what's already being spoiled by virtue of... Ah! Shut up! Girl, no thank you. I didn't ask for this. I didn't want this concert. No thanks. Knock it off. Ooh, hammer, hammer, hammer. Gimme. Smash it with the hammer. You get out of here. Quiet.
Not now.
Attacks also deal 60 damage to surrounding foes for each and every strike. During your Omega attack, you are free to use your attack specials. Channel your Omega attack faster and move 50% faster while active.
You feel that, Zorafet?
More health. Oh. Thank you for the off-brand hydrate. Blue pea. Not like that. Tea time. Thank you for wow. Hi, Ashelia. I hope you're doing well. We're having a time over here. It is Wednesday. Usually Wednesdays are reserved for my relatively new What the Heck Wednesday, where I force myself to clean out my Steam library a bit by playing stuff I haven't played before. But, that usually changes whenever A, I want to play Hades, or B, there's been a new, patch update. Like there has been for Hades 2 today. That's a good idea. Thank you. It's one of those things, I look at all of the things in my Steam library and it's like, wow, I have so many games and I have not played, like, a lot of them. Now sometimes it's hard because a lot of them are like story-driven, visual novel, RPG kind of thing, so it's kind of hard to get into those within like 3 hours or so, depending on how long I actually go for. But it works. Well, it sort of works.
Look carefully about.
It works better when I don't get distracted by, wanting to play Hades after patch updates.
Hear me, on my authority.
Any minor fines and money are worth more, and you receive money, health, and bones now. I will do that.
The tides come in.
Behold!
Behold, he says. Sick.
Death to Kronos.
Death to Kronos. Get his ass. Get some ash.
Not even a scratch.
Yeah, thanks. I just ate some food before I got here.
There's not much glory in confronting adversaries one-to-one. I myself invoke shades of the dead to alter the odds. Some may well favor you instead.
Perhaps if I brought with me a legion of animal familiars next time, Headmistress. Not that any beast would bear its fangs at you.
You jest, yet a familiar may be of considerable benefit given all that you have to do. A possibility to think upon once you are rid of me. Crossed flames awaken!
The fact that I just straight up, oh gosh. Why is it always the last one I go for? Get out of here, boss. Ah. You get out of here too. Get out of here with your fucking... Oh god. Itchy nose. Itchy nose. Ah. Ah.
3 against 1.
Okay, rude. Of course, it's the one all the way across the entire goddamn arena.
Fire!
Yeah, that is fire. Uh-oh. 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 Ow. Uh-oh.
How did that miss?
It wasn't easy, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, that attack, if you get hit by it, I don't know if any of... How many of you, rather, have been... Ow.
Tremble beneath the moon.
God damn it. I've been here when I've played this before. But when you get hit by that attack, it turns you into some kind of animal. Usually a sheep or a pig or something just generally useless.
Good.
Yeah.
Do bring an animal familiar along next time, if but to keep things livelier for me. We have the means to keep them safe, even in scuffles such as these.
Faith of familiar spirits. They should work on Phrynos, or perhaps tucked away.
Beneath the outer edge of Erebus extends a hidden region of the underworld, known only to few, and navigable only by fewer still.
But yeah, going back to What the Heck Wednesday as an idea, when I finished up Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, which I was playing on Wednesdays, calling it Wonderlands Wednesdays, I was like, well, I need something new to fill the gap. And I am notoriously indecisive.
I hope so.
And I've seen some other streamers do some things that they call, like, Whatever Wednesday. And some other, like, previous YouTuber series I've seen called, like, What the F Friday, What the Shit Saturday. So I was like, I mean, I guess I could do something for Wednesday. Hence, What the Heck Wednesday was born. And for example, that's where I played Skyrim for the first time. Probably made everybody very upset because I went right by, like, the main story thing at first. Everybody in chat was yelling at me.
At least my feet are clean.
But yeah, there have been some other games that we've played so far on it, like Call of Boba. We've done a few other things, but they just escape me at the moment because I'm getting attacked by fucking fish.
Some sort of gateway on the ground. No, you don't.
Get back here and die. Okay, Path of Stars. More health, more magic. Or we can go see Chaos at the cost of 17 health.
I want some of my life essence before letting me in. Fine, it's only blood.
Have we not met Chaos in this run yet?
Where in the...
Must not have.
Who in the... What sort of boon is this in such a place? Well, in the name of Hades, Olympus, are you there?
Not entirely out of line with what her brother says. He's like, may I ask who's calling?
Olympus cannot hear you, Spawn of Hades, but I can. And I have for you a proposition. Assist with a quandary of mine and benefit your response.
Almighty Chaos. I'm honored to make your acquaintance. What sort of quandary would concern the origin of all existence? And how do I fit in?
Time shall tell. But at present I have inferred that your response in essence was affirmative. Thus may our newly formed arrangement prove most interesting. Accept my mark and go, and later I shall open the abyss for you again.
For the next 3 encounters, you move and sprint 49% slower. Afterward, restore 13 magic every second. That's pretty good. Frankly, I could a fuck with that. That's kind of what I really need more right now than anything else. If you have not cleared 3 encounters in 120 seconds, you take 500 damage, aka you fucking die. A trophic revival. Next 4 encounters, you have 26 less health. Afterwards, whenever you exit a location, gain 10. See, the problem with that one is that would lose me like a third of my health, which would put me back to where I started, actually. You know what?
There. Just have to live with the side effect for now.
Grandmaster Chaos, you don't have any fucking food. I hate it.
In the name of Hades.
There we go. Damn. Out of money. So we can either go get another Demeter boon, or we can go see Apollo. After, you know, the mini-boss. Oh, God!
Why are you glaring at me like that, little one? Uh-oh. Have I offended in some way?
Now, if you've played the first one, you might be familiar with this guy. No, my armor! Oh, you bitch.
I don't think so.
Really? I hate this stupid fucking rat.
Terrifying.
Artemis first told me your tale, I figured it was just one of her pranks. Taking on the Titan yourself, come on. But it did sound like something a vengeful child of Hades might attempt.
Very well.
Yeah, so the uh-oh is actually an enemy, a mini-boss rather, in the final area of the original Hades. And it's exactly like that there.
As surface vermin flee from sinking vessels, so have underworld vermin sought darker reaches of their realm in the tumult of the times.
It's hard to be a rodent. Jump.
You know what else it's hard to be? Me. Oh, God.
Good find.
Oh, good.
So I was like, no way. But then I go, wait, what if? Remember that one, man? Yeah? I have one rule, and that's look, but don't touch, okay? In fact, why don't you stand a little farther back? And also tell me how come you keep showing up like this?
I feel like this is the part where I remind everybody, or at least I reiterate, Narcissus did not have a sprite until this most recent update. He just had the generic hooded figure sprite that everybody else has. Like when they haven't finalized their portrait. So for the longest time, he was literally just a hooded robe guy. You know, one of the one of the Greek mythological characters known for being one of the most conventionally attractive, and he just didn't even have a face. Or anything. So, all of this that we're looking at, practically brand new.
I've some affairs to settle in the lower reaches of the underworld. Thought I'd take this rather scenic route through this chamber of yours.
Oh, it isn't my chamber. I just find the waters here particularly clean and reflective, and far fewer would-be suitors than an asphodel. Remember to take a gift before you go. Regards.
Let me show you the way.
Show me what you got.
Be free.
Phew, I owe you one.
Perfect.
Let's begin.
Come here, you. And just, oh god. Heads up, everybody. We'll be having another 90-second ad break coming up momentarily. So if we're being honest, it's going to be probably more of the same. Just fighting our way through.
They'll drown.
Oh boy. Rather, by the end of the ad break, we might be back at the beginning. We might be back at the crossroads.
Manifest your desire.
Seleni's hidden strength.
Doing that gave us 3 more uses.
All right, Skilla.
So, maybe we won't be completely boned.
Then.
Oh, you keep trying to kill me, lady. The former sea nymph side of me says just forget it and move on. But I don't like to listen to her anymore.
That you don't listen to yourself explains a lot. I know better than to try and kill an Oceanid. I just need you to get out of my way.
Hear that, gals? I distinctly heard the lady say, I need you there. Oh, our art changes lives. Let's say we change this one right now.
She doesn't listen to herself, and she doesn't she's got that selective hearing bit. Yep.
Hey, wait, don't go. We're just getting started.
Like so many sailors sent to a watery grave.
Kronos, shut the fuck up.
Get out of my head.
Kronos, when I get you. Kronos, when I fucking get you.
Sirens are amphibious. You know their weakness is Phrenos?
Their weakness is that they won't shut up.
Don't let me get you down.
Don't let me get you down, but also... yeah. Anyway.
Oh, hey. Not gonna lie, Mel. Sometimes I wish I had a big important task. Not that floating isn't one.
It's very important.
You know my stance on this, Dora. You need to get out of this tent. You're very talented. I've never met a shade that speaks like you.
Ooh, I can talk. Makes me so special. I'm sure any lowly shade could do it after being stuck here listening to you people long enough.
Yeah, you know, I always thought her name was pronounced differently, but that's probably because of Epic. Yeah, the actual pronunciation of it is supposed to be Skilla, not Scylla, or however a lot of people end up pronouncing it. I mean, they're both valid, obviously. It's not like anybody's gonna... Well, actually, if you pronounce it one way over the other. But, like... Cute Froggo. Yeah, Freenos is cute. He's a good little guy. I love him.
Or you could teach them.
Nah.
Or you could teach them. No. I don't think I will, she says.
Wanted you to have this, Dora. To the best hunter in all the crossroads.
See, I knew you were gonna pull this gift custom thing on me sooner or later, so I have come prepared. Catch.
For me? Thank you, Dora.
Sweet.
Anyway.
Lord Moros is away.
And if they do, they get a swift whack with my cane. As they should.
An inevitability.
Yeah, so a lot of the initial things on the fated list of minor prophecies are basically just game progression. Like, oh, you're gonna beat Kronos at some point. You're gonna get all the legendary boons of each god. You're gonna get all the Daedalus hammer upgrades for something. Things like that.
Welcome, Lord Charon. The incantation that Headmistress taught to me.
Yes. Okay, so we need more nectar for that.
I'll keep this in mind. The wards for my protection I dispel, for I am ready now for heaven as for hell. It is done. What to cast?
You can also do the briny life spring, reveal a hidden chamber in Oceanus where you may restore some health and peace. Fates, you're gonna get all this shit and you are going to like it! Yeah, basically.
Katoski Onoski. So mote it be.
So mote it be. Oh, we can enhance fountains, but that's only if we have a cat. Which... Shut up, Odysseus. I'm busy. Talk to you in a minute.
Domname Sion. So mote it be.
So mote it be. Yeah, so I'm going to... should be able to just buy one. But first...
I shall, my lord. Until then, we each have our tasks to complete. New shipment there. May moonlight guide us. Should be of use.
Okay, so what did I even order? Oh, I ordered a bunch of Psyche. Look at that. Don't know if I'm gonna need that much fate fabric. Audie, this isn't your time to shine. You got your musical.
Shouldn't be too long.
Exactly. He's got his own whole fucking thing.
The unhappy goddess of comeuppance casts her judging gaze on all within the crossroads, which she safeguards out of duty and of spite.
Don't want to get on Nem's bad side.
Whether or not that's how it's pronounced, I always just call him Audie, not... Not his whole Odysseus, but just, hey, Audie.
Back on your feet again there, princess? All's well in the crossroads. Nothing to report.
It's fortunate we have you vigilantly keeping watch here, Nemesis. Oh, come on, drop the act. What happened? When did you return?
Well, what do you know? Thanks, past barista.
Don't know what you're talking about, and it's not your business anyway. Fates help you on your task.
Not quite as easy as you imagined, is it? To think that the embodiment of retribution could be so arrogant.
Shut up.
Ooh.
See Charon's latest haul, goddess? Shipment by the riverside. All yours. And we're watching the rivers, making certain this won't be the last.
Lord Charon risks aiding my efforts in such a direct way. Are we able to compensate him at all?
Yeah, throw every bit of money you have at him.
Aye, with what gold we've gathered recently. It really means to melt down every last one of those Kronos coins we can get our hands on.
Man, please, just a moment of your time. Well, I mean, you could always just look up a picture of her.
Oh, yes.
Make it like your phone background or something.
Into the earth you go.
Then you can just keep an eye on her all the time.
To all my beast companions, near and far, let us protect each other, soul and scar. It is done. This should help. Shades of the dead, reagents in the pot. Heed now my plea. Become what I have sought.
I could also reinstall the game, LMAO.
So mote it be.
Yeah, but then if you were to do that, it would just become watching Nemesis Simulator.
I got you something. This is a very special treat, Phrynos. It means you'll be protected when you're with me, and you can protect me in turn.
My
Meet
buddy.
me in the training grounds.
Yippee! I have a frog friend now. I can't get any of those for a while.
The fates would have me do their bidding.
The fates would have me do this. Shut up.
Essences of shadow to the surface rise. It'll be worth the wait.
It will be worth the wait. Go see.
Death to Kronos.
We stand ready to die for you, princess. Again! Buddy. I don't think that's how that works.
Rest well. You look comfortable.
So fun fact, a lot of... Well, basically ever since the beginning of Supergiant Games, they've done a lot of... They keep a lot of the same people that they work with. They're like, a lot of the people work with them regularly. And things like that. Like I mentioned when I was playing Bastion, the guy who's the narrator there, Logan Cunningham, he's the one who voices Hades and other characters in this game. Hypnos is actually, in fact, voiced by, what's his name, Greg Cassavan, who is one of the higher-ups.
Should be able to head to the surface now.
He's like some kind of assistant producer or director, something like that. He's a higher-up kind of guy. And he's the one who voices Hypnos. Not just in the original, but he also voices his little snores and everything that you hear here.
Think I can raise my grasp.
I can raise my grasp.
Remnants of the past.
Not beans. I don't have enough ash to unlock anything else. Well, beans. Do I have enough bones to go buy more ash? Well, I've got a lot of bones. No, because I would have to play the game to get the nectar so I can give it to Nem and also unlock the hot spring so I can date her or something like that. Oh, girl, what you doing here?
Oh, you. Oh, hello there, my friend. I happened to see the boatman sculling down the Cicadas, presumably to you, for he had all sorts of supplies. He was generous enough to offer me passage, whether he knew it or not.
So what you're saying, Nova, is that you're going to turn Hades into the dating nemesis simulator.
Great to see you here, and welcome, Arachne. I'm certain Charon doesn't mind such a courteous stowaway. Is there anything we can do to make your stay with us more comfortable?
No, thank you. I don't intend to be here very long, especially since the boatman is my ticket home. I'll just make certain all my silk here is patched up and then be on my way. Be well, won't you?
You too.
Oh, it's 15 for one. Well, dude, wretched broker.
Here are the bones. I'm short on bones.
Yeah, I'm short on bones. I just gave him all of my bones. Your bones! Are your bones okay?
Take care then.
I swear, if you can think of it, there's a Markiplier quote for just about anything. Before we do that, we hit the stretch. Oh. Man, I haven't kept up with that guy in a while. Maybe I should see what he's been up to. I know he's been up to all kinds of, like, not YouTube stuff, and, like, good for him. But I haven't kept up with him. Damn. I still don't have enough for basically anything except this. And I don't want that. Oh, but I also don't have the grass for that. Ugh. Well, whatever.
Freenos, you're here.
Ah!
Come along.
It seems we have a new disciple.
Didn't think I stretched myself far enough, so you decided to stretch me into the sun?
Stay here.
Yeah, so Freenos is one of many familiars we can find upon our journeys. If we push this button here, we get to learn a little bit about what he does. He does not get this eyelash out of my eye, that's for certain. Hops about, absorbing foes' ranged shots that might have struck you instead. Bonus max life plus 10. Bonus chance of resources plus 15% for wayward souls. Amphibious creatures by their nature are of two worlds. She's always felt a connection there. Yeah, so Freenos will hop around and follow us, and whenever enemies shoot projectiles at us and stuff.
Numbers grow, and thusly does our strength.
Lynn and Oros.
If a projectile comes at us and he's in the way, he will take the blow. So, like, say if, you know, Skelly was to shoot something at me, which he won't. If I were to stand here, Freenos will take the hit.
You made it from Oceanus. Good.
Whoa! You remembered!
Moonlight guides you.
Yeah!
I trust that the enchanted tooth I proffered you has proved invaluable. Although since you're already back, perhaps it wasn't quite invaluable enough.
I'd surely not have gone as far without your keepsake, Commander. Though, why is it known as the Lucky Tooth? Was there another of its kind?
Oh no, it is truly a unique artifact procured in my travails. An artifact with which you'll cling to life as might a sailor on a sinking ship.
Again, if you've played the first one, you will know that Skelemius is lying through his, well, luckier tooth. Because in the first game, as Skelly, he gives Zagreus the lucky tooth. Which, when you die, brings you back with either 50, 75, or 100 HP, depending on what level your keepsake is at. Here, it's 51, 76, and 101. It's luckier because it gives you exactly 1 more HP. So, there's that. It's, again, one of those call back, call forward kind of things. Good little Froggo. Yeah, Freenos is a good little guy.
That's very vivid.
It is very vivid. Alright.
The princess of the underworld now holds the key to the once warded gateway leading all the way up to the surface of this world. But how is she to fare in that forbidden realm?
Well, I kind of already said it, but...
We'll find out. To the surface. Moonlight, guide me. There.
What are you doing on the surface, young lady? How shall you survive? Surely you know your line is bound beneath the earth. Your strength is better spent against our foes down there.
Now.
So, Zeus already gave us a little hint as to what's about to happen to us.
What?
So among the different things on the surface, we get different, things we can find, different resources. As you saw, we got some moss. We also got some bronze.
You are not meant to be here, little star. Your cursed blood shall fight your every step. Yet Nyx herself would understand the struggle that you face. She too once thwarted what the fates foretold. Night Bloom.
Actually, here it is. Chthonic Fate. Those born to the line of Hades are bound to the underworld. Escalating self-damage. 1 escalates every 5 seconds.
How can I... Lovers.
Yeah, so every 5 seconds we're taking just increasingly escalating damage. So this next thing, we're gonna die.
Return to Shadow now.
Now, even though we had death defiances and stuff, that's not gonna stop it.
To the surface, knowing full well the fates decided long ago that those of your line could not survive there and would always be forced back to the underworld.
Yeah, and?
Their curse was palpable. I never intended to stay for long, just long enough to lend my relatives support. But it seems your sisters insist that I do no such thing.
Yep.
Well, I don't see them around right now, do you? Incidentally, there was once an incantation that I happened upon, which was not intended for my eyes, but I now choose to think that it was intended for yours. Farewell.
Unraveling a fateful bond. I couldn't breathe.
Girl's literally allergic to being on the surface. So yeah, that's also a bit of a plot point from the first one when you're playing as Zagreus and you reach the surface. While it isn't shown in such, explicitly numeric ways, it is shown that Zagreus cannot survive up there, and after spending a short time on the surface, he will die. As such, the same happens to Melinoe. Can't survive on the surface. Not until we do that invocation, anyway. Phrynos, what did you think of that? We went outside, we went to the surface, and I died.
The way you can breathe out of water, so too could I breathe the surface air. Come here, you little bug.
Rip it. Alright.
My greetings.
Hi, Moros.
The widely hated, feared embodiment of doom goes wherever the ever-weaving fates decide, and none but they can anticipate his arrival.
He sure knows how to make an entrance.
Princess?
She's like, he sure knows how to make an entrance. Huh? Nothing, sweetie pie. You're doing great.
Proceed with care.
Thank you for visiting me last night, Lord Moros. So, hypothetically, if I were to complete a certain incantation that somehow loosened the grip the three fates have on my birthright, how angry would they be?
Please understand, Princess, that I am not at liberty to give advice on matters such as that, not even hypothetically. I trust I've been sufficiently direct in putting it this way.
He's basically saying, bro, they would be so pissed at the concept of this, I can't even talk about the concept of this.
In other words, we shouldn't be talking about this at all, and I assume all risk for my actions related to any potentially forbidden incantations that I've learned.
Yes, that covers it.
Welcome to the Crossroads, Shade.
What I wouldn't give to see the splendor of Elysium again. Cause of death, immolation. Oof. That's painful.
You alright?
You alright? You okay, kiddo?
May moonlight guide you.
Shadows conceal you. You visited the surface. I can't imagine that played out particularly well. At least you made it back at all.
It was draining. Even at night, something about being under the stars, I didn't know there were so many. It was more than I could take. You were right.
Yeah, because technically the Crossroads in Erebus is about as high as she can get. While still being, in the underworld.
A lesson learned and an experience gained. The fates themselves do not want you up there. What shall you do?
I have an incantation to complete. I don't need to stay forever on the surface. I just need to hold on long enough to make it to Olympus.
Ah, then you seek to improve this aspect of yourself without rejecting it outright. I see how that may work.
It has to.
We can't do that now because I've got something in the pot. We were just here. I literally didn't get anything, boss, so...
Salutations. Nemesis must have a head start.
Hello?
Moonlight guide us.
We'll find our way. The Good Witch always figured you would make your way up to the mortal realm. Once you were ready and the situation called for it. Well done.
She warded the pathway there, until such time as I had the means to pass through. The climate on the surface is another matter.
Your underworld birthright stuff getting in the way? A curse, not just a blessing, it would seem. Well, if your witchery got you this far, surely it can aid with this predicament.
That's the plan.
That is the plan indeed.
Headmistress raised you well.
Fucking yikes. I got a news ping on my phone that apparently in the town nearest to me there was a stabbing.
You keep the headmistress in pleasant company. She's an important job to do.
Anyway.
What say the Arcana?
The Arcana says I'm still broke as shit. Yeah, right?
The Arms of Night.
Oh cool, I picked up some bronze.
Sure. Revol, the Argent Skull. I know the fury in your hollowed eyes.
That creepy artifact is yours, kiddo. And another thing, stand up straight.
Moonlight guide us.
Moonlight, yeah. You have an animal familiar now. Well, your disciples are my disciples, young one. They shall be trained and cared for here while you're away, and they can fight me also if they like.
Yeah, apparently the person who got stabbed is okay and getting treated at the local hospital. But the fact that this happened.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, we will be hitting an ad break momentarily here, so just get ready for that. Hopefully you do not get jump scared by Taco Bell. Or something like that. Before we go, we'll show off the Argent Skull. So, we can shoot it forward like that. Our Omega attack is basically spiking it like a fucking volleyball. We have to go over and pick them up. After a time, they will just organically come back to us.
I almost budged.
Because if you leave it there long enough, there will be a little, yep, you can see it there, that yellow-orange ring that goes around it. Once it's full, it'll come back to us automatically. Better to pick it up anyway. So we've only got 4 of those. And we've got a special dash charge kind of thing. We press and hold, we can charge it up and basically shoot ourselves forward with some attacks that go off the edge. So yeah. And whenever we use our special after we've shot all 4 of our skulls,
I rise again.
Using the special picks them up. So we currently can't go up without just immediately dying. So, down once more.
I was born for this. Raining again.
Some of the newfangled boons we've all heard haven't always swept you off your feet, but we do still have certain older blessings closer to the ones your brother used to get. Why, here's a few right now.
Now I can't remember. I feel like a variation of buried treasure was in the first one, but what he's specifically referring to here is hydraulic might, which was also a boon from the first one. But I'm gonna pick Sea Star. Yes, we can use our special, charge headlong into danger, fight at a distance. The skull gives us a decent, you know, a range to do things. Or get out of danger. Yeah, exactly. You just gotta remember to give it the time to charge up. That's the problem. And as always, the problem of waiting for...
Got them, Phrynos.
Or not having the magic. Chaos Gate. Girl, just chill out for a minute. Thankfully, the game is pretty nice about when you don't have enough magic to do something. It'll still... like, it won't just automatically launch you or anything.
The river Cocytus winds through endless misty passageways. The wailing souls within its languid waters, all denied their eternal rest.
Reminds me of home.
I love how fucking excited Poseidon gets when Sea Star activates. He's like, yeah, you did it! You got another one! Yeah! So fucking excited. Yeah, so we just effectively doubled our health thanks to him.
I'm ready.
Supportive uncle. Ah yes, the galaxy soup. Yes, galaxy soup.
When I created life, I had my doubts. Would it invite more problems than it solved? I would be curious to see. Thus my experiment continues to unfold. Its outcome, yet uncertain.
Almighty Chaos, with your experiment so vast in scope, what can one individual achieve? The quandary you mentioned when first we met. What would you have me do?
Spawn of Hades, I ought to clarify I do not care for idle talk. Ask me no questions. Respond only when prompted, or when necessary in the absolute. But above all, do as you will.
Okay then. Also, chaos gives me gender envy. I love one of the many details I love about Chaos's sprite is that what they're holding is basically the head and spine of their previous experience as you saw them in Hades 1. And their little earring that looks like the earth. In Hades 1, they were literally just like holding it between their fingers, like holding it up. So it's little continuity kind of things like that.
Nemesis.
Well, well. Missed all the fun. But at least you won't have to get your hands dirty this time.
Nemesis, what are you doing here? Who's standing watch at the crossroads?
They'll manage. I'm on break. Tell Hecate you saw me, you'll regret it. And you're welcome here and safe, seeing as I cleared the path for you.
Rude!
I don't need your aid in this, other than the responsibilities you've already been assigned.
Yeah, get her ass.
Really? Look like you could use all the aid you can get. Here's something for your trouble. Then I suggest you move along.
She knocked me out.
Bitch, I was there first! Fine, I'll go see Auntie Hestia anyway. I didn't want to go see my fucking grandma. Not at all. one thing I do like. Phrynos! Phrynos! No! It was the perfect opportunity to show off your ability. Yeah. Watch. So Phrynos just absorbs the attacks.
It's Auntie.
Auntie! Nem, you're rude but hot.
Should have seen it, dearie, when we brought old Kronos down. Took 6 of us at least, but we got him. Little wonder he's all sore about it still. We'll just have to dispose of him more thoroughly. Cremation, mayhaps.
Damn, Auntie, get his ass. Cardio gain is always a good one to have, because basically whenever you do basically any damage with your attack or special, you get magic back. And like, that's all there is to it.
Shadow Spinner.
So we have to get these guys out of here anyway. Damn it, I missed one. No, my armor.
Out of shells.
I was gonna say one of my shells is missing, but no, I got it. There we go.
The shadows dissipate.
Hey, you've got old Heskia to call out of the woodwork. She normally wants nothing to do with any of us, though this business with Kronos got her all worked up. Well, good.
Something changed about my Chaos Boon.
Yep, and now we also just automatically restore 4.5 magic every second.
Silken finery, so soft, divine. I spin my threads and catch whatever comes my way.
Calm that shade down, Phrynos.
Now that's another thing that animal familiars can do. Each one, they have their own influence, shall we say, over certain collectibles. So Phrynos is basically fucking Hypnotoad. It can automatically catch those. It can automatically catch those for us without us having to do the hold the triggers left right mini game thing.
Moonlight guide you.
No need to be so formal here. No, what is that? An amphibian. Do get it out of here, my friend. Please help me get it out.
Steady yourself, Arachne. This is Phrynos. Phrynos is a friend. A familiar friend of mine, in fact. He means you no harm at all. Your stash of flies, however, that we may need to safeguard.
Oh, that is a relief. Well then, Phrynos, if indeed you are a friend, then you are welcome here. And if you'd like a bite to eat, then you are more than welcome to that too.
Yeah, so this is where we would get Fate fabric if she was offering us the right dress for it.
Made this one just for you. Do come again, won't you?
Legend of go to bed at a reasonable hour? No. Love how that didn't even hit anything I was going for. Get out of here. Hammer, hammer, hammer. And now you and Little Frog go match. Yeah, me and Freenos are matchy-matchy.
That's one of Lord Charon's wells.
Yes. Yes, it is. Oh god, how many more of these things are there? Enough to make me complain. Here we go. Volatile array. Wherever your shells land, they deal 50% of your attack damage around them. Your shells fire your Omega attack whenever retrieved, but make you lose 25 magic. Your specials have 30 power, and you take 30% less damage while using them. Sounds like a plan to me. There, now whatever we get from him will cost significantly less, but it's not gonna help us if we don't have any money in the first fucking place.
Come, Thorn Reapers.
No, 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 god damn it. Get out of here.
Lord Hermes. Moonlight guides you.
Officially, I'm keeping tabs on you. You're not supposed to know, just so you know. I tell Olympus all the latest happenings, nothing too private, mind, and then I tell you more. Just keeping tabs on everyone, I guess.
Yes. Yes, you are. Hermes, I love you. You're so handsome. I don't know. It's just always been, Again, it's just one of those carryover things, like, you see how he looks now compared to the first one, and you can see, like, how much time has passed. Because, like, in the first one, his hair used to be short. Now he's got a little ponytail.
There.
Just what I needed. Now I actually have money to spend. Yay!
Lord Charon, I've returned. Moonlight guide us.
Oh, thank you.
You can sense it, can't you, my lord? The mark of primordial chaos. It seems I have another patron from the ranks of the chthonic gods.
Whatever gold you paid ought to be at the bottom of the sea. Who does that Kronos think he is, showering mortals with shiny metals?
Tucked away.
Might as well grab that while we're here. Now I can finally unlock what I want to whenever I get back.
Precious rain.
Headmistress, I'm concerned Kronos may find us. I first encountered him not far beyond these woods.
There are so many passageways to Erebus. 'Tis exceedingly unlikely he shall find the way. You face a greater risk than that right now. Now the cross flames.
No. Nope. No, my dress. there are some projectiles that are just too big for Krynos to block.
Selene tests your will.
You know who else tests my will? You. But like these little purple spells that these witches do, Krynos can block those. He also blocks those. God damn it. Another thing that he can block remember how I said that there is
That hex was meant for you.
oh, hang on, itchy nose again. Krynos can absorb the hex that transforms us into just a little guy, into like a sheep or a creature or whatever. She's very bamboozled by this, as we saw. And boom. But like she said, having an animal familiar is very beneficial to us. And like I said, there are multiple. So Krynos is not the only one that we can have. He's just basically the one that we've got right now.
That's quite enough.
We'll encounter them at various points.
I have impeded you for long enough this night. Go. Make the most of this attempt.
And they all have different effects, like I said. We'll cross those when we get to them.
Kronos.
Headed down. You, my girl, are meddling in matters you do not understand. Your father made certain choices. He was bound by them. But you are not. You need not follow in his ruinous path.
Ruinous? You brought ruin to the underworld and the surface. I'll never accept what you've done. Now enough talk.
How very spirited. You truly think you can stop time? Well then, I would like to see you try.
Then watch this.
Kronos, when I get you. Kronos, when I fucking get you.
The Rim of Oceanus.
Okay, so the lesson from last time is to make sure we know where we are before picking up a Chaos Curse. Because not having that knowledge kind of fucks us over if we end up in the middle of the boss fight with certain chaos things
We did it,
in effect. They have their own little pieces on the map. They do! So if you're like me and occasionally accidentally forget to bring one, it will show you. And you will be reminded of your mistakes. Man, that was going slow as shit and I still walked right into it. If I remember correctly, we might need an upgrade for it, but whenever Krynos jumps and lands on the enemy, it does do damage. I can't recall if we need to do like an extra little upgrade for him for that to be the case. But I know it is a thing that does in fact happen. meantime, let's listen to the music. It's probably available on YouTube as well, but is certainly available on Spotify.
More ashes.
It'd be like this. Not again!
No.
Come here, you. Let me run you over. I hate this fucking rat! There's a reason it's called just uh-oh. I hate this stupid rat. Ugh.
Positively vicious. Olympus, I accept this message. Surging on.
Get him, Hypnotoad. Good job, buddy. I hate the uh-oh. Woohoo! Thank you, Uncle Poseidon.
What do we have in here?
I'll take that. The Yarn of Ariadne was the first one as well, with the same effect. Yeah, let's get it. Might as well. Prophecy foretold. Well, it's probably gonna be like, buy everything from the shop. That's not really a complaint. It's not a complaint so much as just an observation. Oh. I mean, it wasn't taking long before.
Good shot.
Thanks, like I said, it was not taking that long before. Yeah, well, I have that.
Good evening.
Always use more.
Hey, girl.
May moonlight guide us.
Together we shine. Fine mess we made. Not many hiding places here compared to Erebus. Might be the end of the line for me. I'm a huntress, not a fisher.
Fishing is a form of hunting, isn't it? Anyway, I appreciate the backup and understand if you're now at the limit of your range. Olympus probably expects you back.
Mm-hmm.
They'll want to hear from me about the situation and about you too. You know they still take me and Hermes for their spies, although we do tell them a lot. My blessings.
Shot up bounce after you dash, your Omega moves may deal critical damage for 2 seconds. Foes in your casts may take critical damage from your attacks, bullets with at least 80% health or 80% armor. You take critical damage. I like catching things in my casts, so.
Strength is yours. Farewell for now.
Fight on.
There she goes. Oh no, they're fatter and they're armored this time. Now the floor hazards here, like those steam vents and stuff, when you run over them, the environmental damage does go on the enemies as well. So sometimes it is to your benefit to do that.
Down the drain. Huh.
It is I.
Hi, Gamma. Also, just a heads up, we will once again be having another ad coming up momentarily.
For my mother. May moonlight guide us.
It would help if I pressed the right go down.
How's everyone doing tonight?
If I may ask, who made you this way, Skilla? Because my understanding is that you aren't always, well, the way you are.
I'm entirely self-made. Thank you, lady. You think I'm going to attribute all my talent to somebody else? A wizened songmaster who taught me all I know?
Your musical talents being innate doesn't surprise me. I'm asking, how did you become a sea monster? Weren't you the victim of a curse?
Oh, something you wouldn't understand is, the more famous you get, the more they're going to say about you. Because they're jealous. I let all of it roll off my shell. No good artist lets a random lie or insult get to them. This song's called I Am Gonna Claw.
And I've talked about this at length before. About how even though there's 3 of them, they all share the health bar, but you still sort of have to take them out individually. God damn it. So it's not like we can sit here and just beat up the drummer and all of them will die. So we have to deal with the guitarist and Skilla herself.
You're such a mess, that little dress. Just like that hair. Don't mean to stare. Were you aware? Looks like something's died there. That's why you're jealous of me. Not that I can blame you for it. I would be too. Nah.
Fuck you mean, nuh-uh? Sorry, I'm not saying much because this 3-on-1 fight, even though it's now 1-on-1, is still kind of hard. I took her out like I took you out. And the fact that she calls in all these pinheads right at the end is so annoying.
I hate her.
There we go. Woo!
Reeks in here.
Sweet.
Out of here.
On to the next. Doing a little hop. He's happy to be here with us.
Come on, Mel.
A seeming endless sprawl grows on the outskirts of the underworld, where forlorn shades attempt to fade away, and doleful spirits prey upon their sorrow.
Such a dreadful place.
Such a dreadful place. Let's get out of here just as fast as we can.
A path of golden petals shall guide you.
Have we not been here yet? We probably have.
Golden bough.
I legitimately don't remember if I've been here yet on this file. Hey. Leave me alone.
Excellent.
Get out of here. I don't want you here. And some of these guys are kind of ones you want to keep your distance from.
Smackers.
And the thing with this one, as with the first one, is that the damage that the enemies do, it just goes up and up and up. So in the first realm, like we were one-shotting guys by running into them with our dash. Now it's not really doing much. That's just the way it is. Which is part of why boons are so important to, you know, your build. There we go.
That was careless.
Shut up. It's fine. Your shells fly back to you automatically 100% faster. Your specials launch you ahead faster and deal 50% more damage. Your attacks gain 50% damage and blast size over 0.7 seconds before they explode. I like using my specials a lot more, so I'm gonna pick that one. Ah, fuck.
Queen Lamia herself.
Appreciate the lurk, Nova. Problem with the auto-targeting thing on this one is, even though I want to hit the big one, it's just sort of going for whatever's close, which is not necessarily what I want. Once we kill the Queen Lamia, the rest of them just go away.
Granddaughter, Poseidon here has been regaling me about the time his seas drank half the land. Ah, such a flood that was. Perhaps our strengths can be combined again.
Oh, there's no together, we'll weather this storm yet. I just as soon whip up another great big flood for old time's sake. It's just too many mortals these days.
Cool and brisk.
Oh, I have been here before. If I didn't, I wouldn't have had that glass rock that I used for that incantation. Or the incantation to show me where to go.
It's only me. Who are you, may I ask? Who are you, may I ask? May I ask? May I ask? Well, I can sense you're of no danger to me, so... I am Melinoe. Family business down in Tartarus. And you are... Do I hear an echo? I am Echo.
There she is.
I won't forget this, Echo. Won't forget.
She's so fucking cute.
Can't get through.
Go this way. I don't know how well it's coming through on stream, especially since I don't shut up. But finding the golden bow is made a little bit easier. God damn it. Because there is a mild audio cue for it. It's like a humming kind of sound. So you can use that to find your way. Oh fuck, I hate these guys. I will deal with these fucking werewolf guys and everything all goddamn day. It means I don't have to deal with the fucking punching guys.
I sense the elemental essences here now. Where are the other two?
Right here and right there. Not again.
Ensnared.
Excuse me. Excuse the fuck out of me. You had no armor left. Why could you keep attacking me like that?
Draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
None of my light pierces this dismal region normally, but for you, little star, I shall not hesitate to pierce the heavens and the earth alike. Together, let us strive for victory. Dark side.
Together we shine.
The best way to get them to shut up is to just keep attacking them until they fall apart. You know what I just figured out? It's the pipe organ sound effect and everything that makes me think of fucking Mad Monster Mansion from fucking Banjo and Kazooie.
Peace. Hear me on my authority.
Well, we've got the money, and I'm probably gonna die here, so I might as well spend it.
I sure could use your aid.
Right?
Moonlight, guide us.
Alright, let's go.
Is he gone?
No, of course not.
He's not. Calm yourself, Cerberus. We're going to fix this.
Oh, my good boy. Cerberus, can you just hang on a second? I gotta do some digging. You're a dog. You like digging holes, right? Diggy diggy hole? I'm sure Cerberus doesn't mind it when we dig a hole right in front of him. Come here, Serby. Bad dog. For bad matted spirits covering my dog. You leave my good boy alone. Hey, get back here. All of you, get out of here. You leave my good boy alone. You stop throwing your meat at me. It's really gross and I don't care for it. Of course he went out of range of it. Ow. Bad Serby. Now see, if it weren't for Echo's boon, we would, on a scale from 1 to 10, my friends, we'd be fucked. We probably still are. Uh-oh. Ah! No! Bad Serby! Stop shooting fire at me! Be a good boy! How did I get sucked back into that? No, bad Serby. Bad Serby. Stop slapping at me. There we go. Be gone.
His rage dispelled and his true form revealed. Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the underworld princess with but the faintest glint of recognition in his 6 terrible eyes.
Now calm yourself. It's only me.
But he doesn't know you, Mel.
You're safe now. You're all right.
As if that fight wasn't always sad enough, the reward that you get is tears. The reward you get is tears. Always making me sad. I'm thinking after this run, whenever this run ends, whether we, you know, take it all the way to the end or we get cut short. I think that's where we're gonna call it.
Having quelled the fury of the fearsome triple-headed monster Cerberus, the princess of the dead stands poised to delve into the pits of Tartarus, where waits her lifelong foe.
We're now so close, aren't we?
Also, this is a new addition to this. Not this patch, but this update. Again, if you've played the first one, this little shade might look familiar.
You there? You're from Elysium?
Yes. Yes, they
I'll
are.
leave you to it then.
In the boss fight of, well, Elysium, the 3rd region from the first game, Everybody in the whole stadium is rooting for your enemies.
The old service hall.
Except for a singular shade all dressed in red with a banner with Zagreus' face on it. That one, specifically. The good shade.
Kronos awaits.
That's what Zagreus himself calls them. He calls them my good shade.
They'll know I'm here.
Nobody else got me? I know the good shade got me. So it was, everybody liked that.
You to my doorstep once again, my girl.
I wanted your marble. I wanted your shit, man. I just want to steal your stuff. None of this is about avenging my family. I just want your stuff. I just want your loot. That's what this is really about. I know what I'm about, and I'm nothing but a loot goblin. The thing that sucks is as you make the approach to Kronos, the rooms don't give you any rewards. Your reward for surviving is you get to keep going. Now, if some of you are familiar with Roman numericals, you might look at this and say, that's not right. Because usually, whenever you see 4 in Roman numerals, it's IV. Because usually when there's a number that precedes a change of letter, it's like the previous letter and then the next letter. So for 4, it's IV. And then for 9, it's IX. In this case, this is actually accurate, because on a lot of like Italian timekeeping pieces, like on watches and stuff, this is how they write 4. So it may seem not right, but no, it is.
More satyrs.
God damn it. You're supposed to be fucking frozen. How are you still stabbing me, you dick? Get out of here. Now, if Krenos was positioned right, he would be a very, very good help to have against these, whatever they're called. I think they're called Tempi? T-E-M-P-I-I. You know, little time guys. Really? Die. Now, if you haven't noticed already, and I know I haven't pointed it out this time around, whenever you see little hands in a blurb like this, that means you're going into an ally room. Where basically you'll get some kind of reward, and you know, a boon, something good will happen, you'll get some kind of character interaction. It is no different here.
It can't be. Cerberus.
And our dear Papa. But first,
ferocious Cerberus yet guards his master dutifully, having discovered him within these depths.
Also, this is a new portrait for the good boy that did not get dropped until the last update. He's doing a mlem, he's doing a blep. He's just the best.
Stay back. Got it.
Cerberus only lets people he is very familiar with pet him, aka Zagreus. He does not know Melinoe. He does not trust her. She does not get to pet. Now, if you notice something vaguely familiar about this room, particularly the presence of these broken stairs and a boulder, you might know what I'm about to say. I'll say it anyway. This is also from the first game. Since we've made our way back to the very first area that you fight through, this is Sisyphus's room. And this right here, you can see time has passed based on the moss on him, is our dear friend Boldy. I got way more excited to see Boldy than I did to see Hades. Anyway.
Another tormentor come to break me, or to try. And such a frail one at that. Has the Titan Lord a lack for decent help?
Are you the master of this beast?
The master of this beast? Well, if I'm to be remembered, I could think of far worse ways than that. Though this beast has yet to so much as snarl at you.
Lord Hades, you're my father. I'm Milinoe. I'm your daughter.
The heartbreak that, you know, she was taken as a newborn. He has no idea what she could look like. And even though she's got that painting of him in her room, she has no idea what he looks like. She's only able to deduce that this is, in fact, her father, Hades, by the fact that Cerberus is here.
My daughter, Milinoe. Merciful fates. You cannot be here. He shall find you. He'll find you and...
I'll slay him where he stands. He's in the area, is he not?
He's in my blasted house. Where you were meant to be, and I. Look at me, daughter. I cannot confront him on my own. What do you expect shall happen?
Also, whenever they first started making the portraits, some of them they put in sort of draft sketch kind of copies, so he did not always look this complete and everything. But now that he's more fully fleshed out and detailed, you can definitely see even more of the Kronos influence on the designs, even on Hades. Because the chains that are, you know, holding him, they're all shaped like hourglasses. And like the hourglass motifs on the cuffs themselves. Fucking sucks, I hate this guy.
I expect he'll underestimate me. Father, let me free you from these bonds.
No. No, that would bring greater ruin, nothing more. Now get out of this place. Then let me lend to you what strength I still possess.
Incinerary Circle. Whenever you use 60 magic, summon 3 soul urns around you. Soul urn damage 200. Figaro's Dash. Your dash strikes surrounding foes with a punishing sweep that inflicts scorn. The curse afflicted foes take 30% more attack and special damage for 10 seconds. Or Deep Descent. In your confrontation, Kronos summons fewer reinforcements. Minus 50%.
I'll be back for you.
Don't be a fool.
Goodbye, Papa. Yeah, so down here we got all kinds of shit. We got these fucking satyr guys. We got traps. We got money bags. All kinds of shit we gotta deal with. Now here we can face a choice. We can go here and face some kind of mini-boss. Or we can just keep going through these rooms to just try to get to the end. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, you get out of here. I'm not having it with your fucking shields, your fucking projectiles. Nar! Get out of here. Now again, You can go this way for a boon and stuff, or we can just keep pushing through. That's, again, what I'm gonna do. I've said it before, but I've said it again. Since Melanoi is going in the opposite direction that Zagreus is, even though this is Zagreus' first level in his game, in his escape, this is the last. So even though these are the same enemy types that we know and we've fought before, these numbskulls, they're significantly stronger and different now because, well, they're in the final area. Just a heads up, everybody! We'll be having another 90-second ad break coming up shortly. After which point, I will probably be dead again. So do not be surprised if you come back and I'm back at the fucking crossroads.
He'll send more and more foes the longer I stay.
Yeah, so we could go this way and try to get even more money, or we could just go and get the fuck out of here.
Down there.
Here in fathomless Tartarus, the god's cruel predecessor Kronos commands his renegade forces, maneuvering against Olympus whilst holding the underworld in his thrall.
Olympus can't get to him here. You made it here in all the clamor, Lord.
Good tidings.
Good tidings. I see what you did there. That's funny. You're funny, Poseidon.
Steady now. I'm home.
Welcome, my girl. You slipped through my fingers before, only to return and give to me another opportunity to add you to my collection. Did Athena truly get all the wisdom in our family?
So what if she did?
Your collection. You speak of your kin as objects to be put on display. The gods ought to have put you on display after cutting you to pieces, instead of discarding you like common filth.
You know, I'm still rather sore about all that. I truly thought my children would be different. That they would show their elders some respect. But they did not. And my tolerance has its limits.
You know, before I get to getting my ass kicked by this guy, one design element that I do find very cool about Kronos is you see that he's got all these gold cracks on him and everything, which is not only a reference to how he got all cut up and everything, it's also a reference to, let me just double check my pronunciation. Yeah, it's a reference to the practice of kintsugi or kintsukuroi, which is where you repair broken pottery and other such things with something mixed with like gold or silver or something like that to make it look more valuable and precious after it has been broken. That and gold is just a massive ass thing for Kronos anyway. So having it incorporated into his design in that way as well is just really, really cool. And of course he's got the collar that's got all the Roman numerals 1 to 12. He's got a fucking hourglass figure. And all that jazz. Design-wise, he's cool. Personality-wise, he fucking sucks. Now, what I like to do here, it's better to just get his minions out of the way, I find. I don't know if they just don't spawn in. Like, if he doesn't spawn in more if you get rid of them. I don't know. Because I always get rid of them first. But I just find it's one less thing to worry about. Shit. One less thing to worry about, one less thing to focus on. When Kronos is sitting here throwing his scythe around, doing whatever, and causing you like 30 damage per hit sometimes. It's easier to just not have to deal with, you know, these guys on top of that. And sometimes he'll summon these banners, which if he gets close to them, they'll give him armor. So anytime you hit him, it gives him a free hit. As you can see, I don't know if you were able to see it, but his health bar turned blue, and he had a blue heart next to the end of his health bar to indicate like invincible status. Or rather, not invincible, but you hit him once and it does nothing. Like, for lack of a better term, it's basically you hit him and it does nothing. Yes, me upstart. I want to get you. Ouch. Yeah, so realistically, I've only got 3, maybe 4 hits left before he takes me out. I'm at 98 HP right now, and each of his hits does anywhere from like 25 to 30. So I guess I should definitively say, I've only got 2 hits left in me. Bro can't take me on his own. Yes. Damn it. I can't believe it. I'm dying to a Kronos. Just hang out here for a sec. Shit. Yeah, so I am a one-hit wonder right now. Whether he's the one who does it or if his fucking rat guy is gonna get me. Frankly, I would rather have it be him, not the fucking rat guy. Okay. So if anybody's gonna kill me, it's gonna be fucking him. I would rather have it that way. Yep, there we go.
The same predictable result, yet you persist.
Yes, I do. You're an asshole. I want this jerk obliterated.
Hey, Artemis.
Now, I don't know if I was able to show this off before, so we'll at least get to, you know, the weapon change room and everything. We'll go over there first.
Haven't heard our old song in a while, have you? I'll enjoy it while she's here.
Let's go look around. So close. I really wasn't. Even if I had killed him there, I would have had phase 2 to go through.
Oh, hey.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Dora, don't you pay any attention to what's been happening out there? The rise of the Titan of Time, the siege of Olympus?
Nope. Can't say any of that rings a bell. Olympus, that's where the family members you don't like live, right? And the Titan of Time. I get that he's bad, but he's never done anything to me personally, as far as I know, so.
This entire encampment exists to resist his efforts to overthrow the gods and rule the
right.
Well then, maybe I should thank him because I happen to like this encampment.
Oh, shush. Death to Kronos.
Death to all!
Princess? If I may, Princess, the fated list of minor prophecies, have you been able to make use of it?
I have. Thank you for bringing it to me. So then the Fates already know what's going to happen in all this? Everything I'm going to do?
Well, yes and no. The fated list says as little of your future as necessary. I briefly was its host myself and saw there but a single prophecy, that I would pass it on to you.
Then that's a prophecy fulfilled. Peace, Lord Moros.
To victory.
Hey.
The sonorous voice of the goddess of the hunt fills the clearing like a ray of moonlight, stirring the eternal souls of shades that there reside.
Now, those of you who may be familiar with Supergiant Games may recognize this voice. Let me just make sure. Let me double check my sources before I just go saying things. I'm pretty sure. This is the voice of Ashley Barrett, who, like I said, has been basically a voice of Supergiant. Supergiant Games stuff since like the very beginning. Yes, yes. So she has done vocals for she's done vocals for every single Supergiant Games song or game. Supergiant Games game. She's worked on every one. Like we heard a little bit of it briefly when I was playing Bastion. She's the singing voice of Red, the main character of Transistor. I'm certain she does something in Pyre. Ow. And in Hades 1, and now she's here as the singing voice of Artemis in Hades 2.
She's not bad, is she?
I see that look and know you must be going through a lot, Malinoi. But don't forget what we decided here.
We leave our worries at the threshold to this little clearing, yes. Though, don't you ever slip? Catch your mind drifting back to your concerns?
That's what the song is for. It doesn't make our troubles go away. It's so we can face them as best we can.
Now, we could just sit here and listen to this for the rest of the night. We're not going to do that, though.
Welcome back to the crossroads, my lord.
Now, of course, Ashley Barrett is not the only vocalist who has worked for Supergiant Games and everything. Of course, Skilla.
We'll have to see how much Kronos still loves his gold after all this. The good thing about traitors is their loyalties can be bought.
And get their ass.
Perfect condition.
Pretty sure Ashley Barrett is like one of the backup vocalists for... She's one of the sirens of Skilla and the Sirens. If I remember correctly.
I've need of that. Death to Kronos.
What transpired?
Her voice is just so good, I can't stop myself from not saying anything.
Can I suppress my illness on the surface?
So we need two of four different kinds of flowers. 2 nightshades, 2 things of moss, 2 lotus, and 2 thalamus. Now we already have 1 moss because we found one on the surface. So we'll have to keep going up there just to try and find some more.
May moonlight guide you.
And you as well.
So it looks like we'll have to at least keep trying until we find some moss.
I found him, headmistress. My father. Kronos has him locked away in Tartarus. But I couldn't save him. He asked I leave him be.
Truly. How utterly predictable of Kronos to gloat in such a way. I regret that your reunion with Lord Hades thus transpired. Though I am gladdened you discovered him. How does he fare?
I really wouldn't know. He seemed sound of mind and body, and he knew me soon enough. Gave me what blessing he could still bestow. What can we do?
If he asked you leave him be, then 'tis evidence he wishes to remain unseen. Use full discretion and be brief should you encounter him again. And I shall see about ensuring Kronos remains ignorant of your newfound connection.
By your leave. Moonlight guide us.
All of us.
Back in one piece.
You're a good girl.
Shut up, Odd. I got more important people to see.
Blade. Can't believe you got to Kronos before me. Knew you stood no chance against him, but didn't think you'd get there at all anytime soon.
Well, I did. How do you feel about that?
Is that supposed to be some sort of compliment? Or an apology, perhaps?
No.
No.
Salutations.
Salutations. You found him, goddess. Your look says it all, along with my reports. Gave him something to remember you by, I reckon, even if the battle didn't go your way.
Kronos was exactly where we expected, but I could not foresee his every technique, and my ability to withstand his magic went only so far.
Yeah, he hit me like a truck, and every time I got hit, I nearly died.
Well, fortunately for you, the old are often rather slow to learn. You run into him a few more times like that, you'll soon know every trick he's got. Though, do be very careful out there.
Aye.
Yes, Dad.
Nightshade.
Full grown. Sleep well. Stay strong, my friends.
Life so often could be miserable, but death hasn't been easy lately either. Cause of death, plague. Mood. Alrighty. On that note, we're gonna roll out. Thank you all for joining me again tonight. Again, I apologize for the last couple of days for not being here, but really I just needed the time for myself more than anything. We're just gonna go find someone else to hang out with for a little bit. Well, I don't know how long they're gonna be up. Let's see. For whatever reason, they're up really late, and they're gonna be just chatting for a little bit. So let's go say hi to our friend Sane. Sane is a variety VTuber. They do all kinds of fun stuff with various different model designs. Not only for themselves, but also for a bunch of other people. For example, they have done the main model and various outfits that the desk agent uses. So, in addition to just high-quality work, they're just a high-quality person. And they're usually not up whenever we're up and streaming. So let's just pop in and say hi. Ah! Does not include throwing me. That's not how we get there. Rude. But yeah. Thanks again for hanging out. Thank you for the head pats. I hope you all drink some water, eat some food, take your meds, get some rest. It is now. Okay. We'll see you tomorrow.